जब वहाँ बता दिया कि आपको बम्बई जाना है तो रोना धोना भी बात का बात है। पहले तो चिंता हो गया जो अब बम्बई शहर में कहाँ जाए।
One day during the International Cancer Day at the Tata Memorial Hospital, and I was looking at a sea of little faces, all smiling, all jumping around, all wearing masks, all bald, and I made this rash promise that no child from a needy family coming from a small village or town for treatment in a major city like Mumbai would be denied a caring and loving place to stay.
यहाँ पे आने के बाद कुछ लोगों से मालूमात हुआ कि तुम ऐसे फुटपाथ पे रहने से अच्छा है कि यहाँ पे सेंट जूड में आई है और बच्चों का बहुत अच्छे से ख्याल रखा जाएगा, साफ सफाई का ख्याल है और इन्फेक्शन से बचने के चांसेस है।
The St. Jude's Way is nothing but a home away from home. We try to keep it as close to home for the kids. We realize that the families are going through the most difficult time of their lives, and being as close to home is going to help in their recuperation. It's wonderful to see how the families amalgamate, assimilate together, and because they're coming from such diverse cultures, and they just make it happen, because I think the common factor that binds all of them is the disease, and that is what gets the parents across.
Childhood cancers have a very high cure rate, and needy families who travel to treatment centers in large metro cities where they get low-cost, high-quality treatment often abandon therapy because they have difficulty of finding suitable accommodation, and which is what St. Jude's offers, free accommodation. And it's not just that. The other factors which are life-threatening for the children, which is poor nutrition, lack of emotional support, are also fulfilled by St. Jude's. So we give them an infection-free environment and we give them a happy place to be in.
Most of the things which are done here are from the heart, and it shows not only on the to us in the volunteers, but also the children who are staying here are really happy all the time, and it makes a big difference for us to take care of such children.
St. Jude's is able to deliver on its promise of a home away from home facility for these needy children, largely through the support of all of our sponsors and donors. And the reason they continue to support us year in and year out is because they're reassured that the money is going exactly where it is meant to go, for everything that we provide these kids, the food, the counseling, the transport, but it's more than that.
St. Jude is essentially a board-run organization. We've structured ourselves like any other corporate is structured. The board, along with the team members, we have jobs to be done. Finance, compliance, audits is one of those. And that's where we ensure that the funds which we raise are used for the purposes for which they are raised, and there's a regular reporting back to the funders. So the funders get reports which are our own, which are audited by our voluntary auditors, or which are audited by the auditors of the funders themselves. So they get a feel of how this fund has been used, and the entire thing is overseen by the members of the board, and it's given back to them.
Vision is to have every child in this country, be treated at a hospital which has a St. Jude Center close by. So they have all the facilities which give them a fighting chance to overcome the disease.
I first met St. Jude's right after my father passed away from cancer. It had always been his wish to open a shelter for a lot of the patients that he would see outside Tata Memorial and KEM Hospital in Parel, people who were having outpatient treatment but had nowhere to actually stay during this treatment. A chance meeting with St. Jude's led us to now open a center in Bombay for 11 families. It's been wonderful for us to be able to actually do this, both for St. Jude's as well as for the memory of my father, and I hope that we can actually accommodate a lot more families in the future.